How are you guys doing today? Hope everyone's doing good. I was listening to the Sonic Battle soundtrack at work. This is Guts. Guest star, by the way. He's gonna actually be the one playing. I'm just gonna be watching him. I'm not gonna be doing any kind of gaming. Just him. He doesn't like horror games though. How you doing, Decian? How you doing, Ortho? Great holes are secretly digged where the Earth's pores ought to suffice. And things have learned to walk that ought to crawl. Yes. Yes. Today you made someone happy with a request? Really? That's pretty cool. Don't remember your promise. I don't remember. I don't remember. Should we do like stool gaming or chair gaming? What do you guys think? Stool gaming or chair gaming? Oh, here's Benny. Matter of fact, hold on, let me get another guest. Come here. Come here. Peak chair? Chair gaming? Oh, we're chair gaming now. Alright, come here. Alright. This game is gonna be awesome. Per usual. Signalis has not been peak so far. What is up, Ionic Toast? What a weird looking jar. Alright. What jar? Hope everyone's doing good. I really hope you're doing good. President Lincoln, how you doing? Diver. I'm gonna be down to play some divers on Friday. Like Friday evening. Maybe even like Saturday if you're down for some. You're on your period. Why is my camera going up and down on its own? It's because I have a desk that's powered. So if I wanted to, I could have it go up like this. Or I can have it go down. The desk really wasn't that expensive. It was only like 140 bucks. And I think like saving up for it was kind of like a worthwhile decision. Let me get the controller. We're gonna be playing with the greasy PS4. Look at that, dude. This can you believe me? You guys believe me when I say this used to be matte? Now it's greasy because I literally eat when I game. So I have like my I'm professional gaming now, right? Controller. And then I have my greasy, I'm eating food when I shouldn't be controller. And then I have another one back there in one of the drawers because in case this one stops working, which I'm starting to have stick drift because no controller can go without it, right? I disgust you. How do I disgust you, bro? Oh, no. You don't touch that shit when you eat. Don't be like me. Don't be like me. I'm just built weird. How about that? All right, let's go ahead and get into it. I'm excited, guys. I haven't played Signalis in a week, and pacing out like the game like this, you know, like some people can't wait and they have to beat it. They have to beat games, and I totally get it. I'm all in there, right? But I'm also okay with like waiting just a little bit because I like trying to fit as many games as possible that I can. Excuse me, dude. Always, dude. Sigma, dude. Sigma. I always have to change it up every single time. But I'm okay with waiting on games like this or these. It builds up the anticipation. I don't feel bored when I play it, especially if I get frustrated on like the previous session. Oh, it's great because I can get back to it and mentally refresh. Boot question. You saw something horrifying today? What'd you see, bro? You went to your best friend's house and his 4-year-old brother was butt-ass naked. Dude, what? Uncrustable. Nah, don't like him crusty. I like my crustables with crust. Dude, literally, this is Signalis main menu. Daro, move away. And they were acting like that was normal. That kid, they're probably chill with it, but you should tell them that you're not comfortable with it, so they don't do that again. So they'll tell that kid, whatever the brat's name is, that not, hey, put your damn underwear on. Don't mind your damn motherfucker. That little MF was naked as and trying to talk to you about his dumbass dog. Bro, that's crazy. That's embarrassing, bro. Like, especially like, what did your friend do? What did your friend do? Oh my god, the controller's vibrating now with... Oh, because I'm hurt. Oh no. This hurts. I'm out of ammo. I'm out of ammo. Oh, I need a revolver. I'm hurt. And Moron's name is fucking Weston. Wow. What is up, Dagger? What's poppin', dude? He mildly scolded him. The guns in Signalis look cool. Yeah, they look super cool. A lot of the art style, the entirety of the art style looks fucking sick. And the transitions from like the 2.5D that you see on the screen now to like full 3D, phenomenal, dude. I think one of my favorite parts about the game is just how fluid everything is and the general pacing. I'm not good at video games, as you guys are aware, but like going into these types of games and like being able to experience something pretty smooth, especially for a very story heavy game, is very, very nice. And I'm glad. Usually I try not to pick like the harder difficulties. We definitely killed this dude. What do we have left? So we have the bland painting. Oh wait, we have the key for it. Yeah. We have the key. Looping lift, whatever has something to it. But we do have the key. We should definitely go check that out. Sorry, you haven't been able to do that thing. Been busy with work and shit. No, it's cool, dude. Like, I don't want to rush that kind of process. You just do it whenever you feel like it. It's no biggie. Can you label the ending stream so you can avoid it? Yeah, for sure. You can actually do like audio only for the time being or something like that. But Ortho will let me know, I guess, if I'm getting like close. I think I'm still like not mid that's all, folks. I think I'm still a little bit before mid game. The Spider-Man Web of Shadows music. No, I don't know, but I want to play those older Spider-Man games. The game could be a tad louder. I got you, dude. Don't you worry. Du screamst blanken. There we go. Okay, cool. Yeah, just let us know so we can let President Lincoln know. Batman kills the villain at the end. All right, we have the key on this painting. Let's go ahead and use the island key. Oh, workshop key. Okay. Does it tell me where the workshop is? Oh, wait, hold on. The workshop might just be up top or something. We need to get out of here. What's the quickest way to get back? Shoot. There's also this area over here that I never... It's no use! Take this! Oh, shoot, hold on. No, we don't want to be here. Let's go take the lift. I think the lift is going to be a lot faster. Homelander kills the main character. Homelander kills Superman. Would you believe me? Oh, shit. Excuse me, dude. Well, this is it. Nice. Doom the Dark Ages is like enough to give a metalhead a boner. I might end up playing the Doom games, but I wouldn't start from like 2016. I'd probably start from like the classic Doom game. Everybody and their grandpa is like played those games, and apparently it's like the best thing on God's green earth. That's just that one German painting. Mechs flying around in the background. Classic Doom isn't that good, to be honest. I think there's still merit to it. Shit. All this all this space.
Oh, dude. I'm about to... Yeah. I got the ammo. I feel different. What the fuck is this? Another puzzle. What the fuck?
$142. A small radio broadcasting unit. It's set up to broadcast the tape deck's input signal on frequency 142 kilohertz. An audio tape deck unit wired up to the broadcasting unit. If I had an audio cassette, I could probably have its content broadcasted on the radio. All right. Food for thought. Replica known issues, part 2. Classified information. Commander's eyes only. Previous experience with the replica models has given us insight into irregularities in their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Star. Despite their normally laid-back demeanor, stars have a strong internal hierarchy, which is important to take into consideration when promoting units to officers. Not promoting a respected unit or promoting a unit low in status can lead to friction within dorms. Stars will occasionally develop in-group rules involving physical punishments. It is recommended to allow some officers to own military weapons as fetish objects to stabilize their persona. Storch, or STCR. Storch units initially have a short temper. Training them in patience early after development is key, as their neural pattern is less stable than other models. Failing to do so may yield an extremely volatile personality prone to cruelty and violence. A common strategy is pairing them closely with an older star unit. Storch's persona, almost read the entire thing without stuttering. Storch's persona stabilizes by showering or bathing. Books on history or mythology work well as fetish objects. I don't think it means fetish in that perverted sense. I'm pretty sure it means it's something else. But, sure. Fortnite locking... Hold on, I gotta reach out a little bit. Yeah, he's doing me, dude. Story isn't important. Fortnite locking Doom guy behind an old battle pass is lame as fuck. Yeah. Dude, I've been reading Heroes of Olympus. When are they gonna get to the part where they... Okay. I was thinking about possibly buying a new Doom game sometime in the future, but since it has Denuvo, never going to. You could just get it for free. Well, yeah, but then you'll still get Denuvo. I don't know. I'm sure you'll figure it out. Signalis? You play a little of the story of Doom Eternal, but you never got to finish it. You got decently far into Eternal. Why the fuck is the intro of Doom the Dark Age just so fucking unnecessarily loud? Is this a Guno game? Yes, Matt Rat, it is. It is, Matt Rat. Don't believe him, it is. Ortho has a 12K view of evidence. A 12K video with evidence. Where do we want to go? We still have, like, these dark rooms. Oh, right there. I wish I could mark it on the map or something. Yeah, we want to go to the right. I'm playing one-handed. That's how good, dude. Yeah. I need a time machine so I can relive my childhood. Or, like, talk to my younger self. Oh, shit. No! Oh, no! I don't have enough ammo. Maybe if I can reset them or something? Bro, I am so low on HP. My controller is, like, constantly vibrating. I'm just gonna have to kill them. I have to fuck him up. I could heal Ortho, but this is a repair spray plus. I feel like if I can get hit one more time, then I can go ahead and proc it to be fine. Also, my shit's lagging. Something's happening with, like, my OBS. Probably, like, with the power or something. It's probably capturing, like, 4K, and I really need him to not do that. Don't run. We hide in the shadows. Metal Bill bolted. Got him. I'll take that. Let's see. Not a lot of items here. Of course. Got him. Doesn't look like there's anything else in here. Why do you need an anti-cheat for a fucking single-player game? I think it's to prevent, like, piracy or something. I'm pretty sure that's what that means. Spoil the ending of Breaking Bad to everybody, like, a day before it comes out. Yeah, dude. Colonel anti-cheat fucking sucks, dude. Colonel Sandra. Weapon case? The revolver's in here! Shotgun shells. I can't aim high enough. What the hell? It's like right underneath the bullseye. Star units. Who scored the highest? I think it was a star. Literally the top 4 are stars. Storch Sybin. Did we meet Storch Sybin? Ortho, release that message. Do I wipe or let it crust? I just exist, dude. If you let it crust, you shouldn't exist as a human being. You shouldn't die if you're already here, but maybe change your ways. Have a character arc. Even if Colonel Sandra is old and crusty game. Okay. What is up, Amina? What's up? You saw a Reddit post of this woman who found out her fiance doesn't wipe because it is gay to touch his asshole, and she broke off their relationship immediately. You see a cat in the back? Oh yeah, check it. It's Guts. He's just, dude. What has happened with my PC? It is like chugging right now. I think something happened with my camera, whatever. Because the game's fine. It's the camera that's lagging for whatever reason. Yeah. Let it caramelize. All right, bro. I think we need to figure out what to do with this weapon case. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Inspect, dummy. EUK 500S Einhorn Hunter. It's locked with a small padlock. Need a key, I guess. Bro said he let it crystallize. That's wild. Don't ever let me catch you being a human. Oh no, they're gonna see me. Guts is an iconic name for a cat, for real. He was when I found him, he was literally just a struggling little tiny cat. And I don't want to say I saved him, but I kind of did. His paws were burnt, like skinned or whatever it's called, like in the hot pavement. He lives a happy life now. He was a struggler. And I was reading Berserk at the time, so I just figured like the coolest name possible to give a cat who is struggling is Guts. Although he doesn't act like Guts at all. He's quite literally a shy boy. I need to get a revolver, bro. I don't know what's going on. I should probably save. Also, this menu reminds you of Alien Isolation, which now you want to know, have I played that before? I have. I played it way before everybody in this chat even like found my stuff. Like I streamed it when I had like 50 followers, I think. I lost all the footage. I only have clips. I might go back and replay it on the hardest difficulty because of the cool little AI thing, how it can hear you. Kind of like the Iowoki game. That's a game that could be fun to play. Not wanting to touch your own butthole is and the fear of being gay is the closest gay thing you could possibly do. Yeah, it is like a closeted thing. He preserved because of you, bro. That's iconic. Yeah. You can't say shit like that, bro. President Lincoln, don't say that, bro. Wait, is that a piano that I could mess around with? Hold on. I just realized. Let me see that. Shit, dude. A grand piano. I wish I knew how to play it. I guess, what the fuck was her name? Damn. I guess the replica that I'm playing as, Ortho could, like, criticize me. I literally forgot. I think her and Chris Redfield are, like, related. I believe you have the key to the gun box. You think so? Let me go check my inventory. I did pick up a key, but that was for the other one. No, I had the key for the painting. I don't think I have the key. I guess I have to go look for a key, though. That's fine. We'll find it. Okay, there's still some stuff I haven't done just yet, so let's go take the lift. Hey, squeeze me, dude. Squeeze me. There's that door all the way over there, although I feel like I've already explored it. There's that door right there. Wait, is this the highest you can go? Bro, am I stupid? Bro, am I dumb? There's only like 2 lifts. There's still the radio transmitter, but I need an audio cassette for it. So the workshop. Oh yeah, that was the hole down below. That's right. Elster. Elster wishes she could play the piano. Is that something I have to remember? Power scaling. Wait, what's going on? Power scaling racism. That's like the most anime thing you could possibly say for that kind of shit, dude. That's insane. I gotta bring that up to Joe. We're putting people on A tier on B tier for racism, dude. Bro, everything changed when the power scaling update came out. Do I really want to kill these dudes? Please don't find me. Please don't find me. Please don't find me. I don't want to dice you, bro. Yeah. You remember that next time. Oh my god. I could just run past them. This noise makes my ear hole gyrate. Hey, Daro. Shit. Oh, yeah. Owl key. I need a postbox key for this. So I'm still like missing stuff. That's the thing that's kind of like frustrating. If there's a puzzle that I can do, there's some puzzle that I could do. Just make sure I didn't miss anything in these areas. You have the generator from earlier. Dude, that puzzle was actually pretty cool. Not gonna lie. Texas has experience. I said gyrating, not ejaculating. What? What is the radius of gyration of your ear? If I say the number out loud, I feel like I would get identified as a not human creature. Hey, Guts. Okay, bro. I think there's something to do with the puzzle. It has to be something to do with the shooting range. Me thinks. Me hopes. Me assume. Subhuman. Prime human. You have zero idea what's going on in this game. We're just trying to figure out what we're trying to find like specific key items. I definitely missed it. It's somewhere. Adler room. Did I explore that room? There's something in this floor. This floor has to have something. Wunderwaffen. Eagle key. We need the eagle key, the owl key, every freaking key. Dude, you're gonna start beating... You're gonna start what? Amazon Prime human. Administrator key. Bro's like, if he did it, so can I! Probably a waste of ammo. Hummingbird. Hummingbird, owl, eagle, administrator. Post box. Damn near all the damn keys. This room I've definitely not been in before. Fuck! Oh, my cabron! Yeah, that was crazy. That was crazy. Do the zombies respawn? They get back up. It's like Resident Evil in that sense, where they're like dead for a little bit, then they come back. I don't know if they come back again. I think they just die again after the first respawn. I don't know why people think it's a good idea to check in places that aren't your bedroom or your bathroom. Where's Desian? She was here, or they were here a while ago. Is that Overlook Hotel floor design? I do not know. Beta mentality. Okay, my dog get whatever he wants. There's an access door right there. Enough of this damn revolver ammo. I'll use this though. That did nothing to my health. Oh my god, we found someone's Schedule 1 house. They're making the drugs here. Operational procedures control. Classified information. Commander eyes only. Aeon Guideline 176 for the deployment of operational procedures. Operational psychology. In order to reliably protect the safety of our nation, Aeon must develop and deploy procedures and technologies to maintain control or complete control over all replicas in service of the nation. Just like with Gestalts. Procedures involving... Gestalts are like humans. For those that don't know. Procedures involving operational psychology are highly effective for behavior control of replicas. The primary advantage of replicas over Gestalts is predictability. All newly deployed replicas of a model are virtually identical both physically and psychologically. Excuse me. As they all share the same memories under the same circumstances. A newly deployed Yule unit will practically always react in the same way. However, as soon as a unit encounters new situations, it will begin to deviate from the original pattern. In some cases, This may lead to the unit being less effective or less efficient for its intended purpose. This is called persona degradation. Using a wealth of private information about the life of the Gestalt, each neutral pattern is based on allows us to ensure optimal uniform post-development or post-deployment development of each unit. In simpler terms, our primary objective is the focused manipulation of the individual to ensure that they remain as close to the original pattern as possible, thus productive, loyal, and docile for as long as possible. This is called persona stabilization. Stabilization can come in many forms, and usually takes on the form of regular activities or fetish objects that distract and calm the replica. Until the development of bioresonance technology that allows wide-scale direct behavior control, the methods of operational psychology still remain the most reliable way to control both replicas and gestalts in the interest of the protection of national security. Dude, we've done this before. Well, not we, the other replicas, the similar ones, and we're sharing memories. That could explain why we saw like a different, damn, I forgot her name. The girl that we're looking for, she had a different hairstyle or hair color, but it's changed. Or it's like a lot of memories are mixing here and there, and that could also explain as to why we have items at one point when the other times we don't. Something. She just altered my replica till I persona. They use the memories of gestalts to create the graph for replica psyche. Disturbing the peace. Look into my eyes. I don't know what fetish items are. I want to assume that it's like something simple. Yep, just give me everything. I'm gonna take everything. Oh, it's you. Ara! What are you doing here? Aren't you supposed to be down in the mine? Your flashlight. Let me take a look. Try it now. Damn, she put a AA battery in there. Are you okay? Can you believe this? All these files. They think they know us so well. So much talk about persona and stabilization. In the end, they just want us to shut up and work until we die. What a joke. What do you mean? You don't remember me? Did you hit your head? I'm staying here. No chance I'm ever going back to work. Dude, this is getting good. This is like Super Sigma. No acknowledgement to that one. What items did I even pick up? I didn't pick up anything. What was the point of this room? Dude. Is the funniest fucking word they could have chosen? Fetish items prevent persona degradation and keep them in control. Gotcha. Like super citizens. You're just curious how people don't suddenly have adrenaline run through their body when they're under a tornado warning? I did, but I also felt safe in the building that we're in. If I was in my house, it would have been a different story. And most of the adrenaline came from the fact that, like, I was thinking about my family, because they were also in, like, the targeted area where, like, the tornado was happening, but not that much adrenaline. Hearing it, though, that's spooky. You'd hear that mainly in, like, movies or on the news. That room was added later after the game was released as a neat lore update. That's really cool. Discarded hats. I feel like I'm supposed to grab something, but if that's it... Okay. No keys. I want to say I missed something. I can't... I really hope I missed it. I don't know where. Of course the door is defective. When is it not defective, bro? I wish I could take that zombie shield, dude. That'd be really cool. Alright, don't give up. There has to be more rooms. There's still the star room. Adler room, mineshaft access. Fox box. Maybe there's something over here. This is a puzzle and a half, too. You think it should be a blue door? I functionally skipped it? How's that possible? I guess we'll find it soon. Not even surprised. So we need to get that owl door so we can come back and get that. Pry that from her hands. Although, why can't I just take it now? I mean, I'm assuming they're dead. Is it really much of an issue if I just steal from the dead? Grave digging has its benefits. I don't know why people are so angry. Oh, I'm sorry, that was your grandpa. Zoink, give me this fucking gold chain. Fucking forgot about that fucking key, dude. I remember I left it because my inventory was full, man. I swear the game's not hard. I'm making it more difficult. I'm playing in hard mode all the time. I have a passive buff or passive debuff that goes towards any game that I'm playing. That's crazy. I grave dig. Hold on. Could be wrong, but I think it's that room that required you to defeat an enemy using the radio. Okay, I could go check that room for sure. I'd grave dig to steal someone's hoops, not gonna lie. I'm like, sorry, the fit was banger, but I want those hoops. Honestly. Excuse me. What was that? Was it the island room? I'm gonna take a quick look. If we're wrong, we could just go take the next available elevator door. I want to say it was this room. I could be super wrong. This was the room with the owl thing. So it wasn't this one, but we did get the key. We got a key, so we're gonna use it. I don't remember where the hunter key is. That's an enemy. All right, we're gonna go up. Disturb inner peace. A lot of trial and error until we get this right door. That's the owl run. Yeah, I figured. Hunter, 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 X hunter, hunter, X hunter, hunter of the X's hunter. 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 You think the hunter key is used for the gun box? Yeah, I think the hunter key is what I need for the weapon box. Which thankfully we have an item box here. Hunter X Hunter? I might end up watching the show eventually. Will we finally get the revolver? Oh, yeah! A short-barreled, double-action, 6-shot revolver that fires 12mm high-powered ammo. High recoil. Strong knockback. Let's go, dude. I'm gonna drop this. In place, I'll have the... overcapacity? Let me have extra ammo! The fuck? We also have the owl key, so let you know how good how great I am at these games. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we cooking with this one. Do X do. Doodoo X Doodoo. You gotta go do some work, gang. Bye, Ortho. Bye, Zero. I'm gonna go have my dude. See you, man. Thanks for tuning in. And make sure you hydrate. I know I missed the original, like, Nightbot one, but if you're not hydrating, you're gonna die. That's just coming from the man upstairs. And no, that doesn't mean hydrate with alcohol. You get the wrong idea. Bro, end it all, Lincoln. I think the owl key was, or the owl room is right here. So I'll go ahead and just open this up. Are those Christmas lights? Look at the reflection in the mirror, bro. A tall mirror stands in the corner of the room. Keep in mind, I think she's like 7 feet. Which means this is a really tall mirror. It's the audio cassette. Is that ammo? Bro, hold on. Oh, that's rations. A portable audio tape player with a knife embedded in the speaker. Broken music cassette. Interact with the mirror again? Elster's like 5'9", dude. Oh, I guess I thought she was taller. My reflection somehow it feels very unfamiliar. Looking at myself for too long makes me feel like I'm staring at a stranger. What if the white-haired girl, voice crack, is Elster? The foodest of all thoughts, dude. Let's go take the... Let's go to the gun range. Nothing happened. I want to know if that's like a puzzle. It might not be. Let's see. The radio transmitter / the workshop is all the way down there. Let's go ahead and start lore walking over there. Directly to my left. Can we fix it here? It's a soldering kit. We could probably fix it. I need to fix the torn tape inside the cassette before I can play it. Dude, we have the soldering kit right here. Well, this sucks, bro. If I can't so the magnetic tape, what would you use to even fix that? Usually, if something like that ever goes wrong, it's kind of like a done deal for that exact tape. Could be wrong. I know that's the case for like VHS tapes. Hmm. Baka. I'm gonna interact with the aura down here. Where would I even go to try to fix this tape? Never mind. I'm sorry, aura. I didn't mean to bother you. She's having private reading time. Dude, this chair is way better than my last chair. Hands down. What did the owl room have? It had the music player. Post box. Radio transmitter. We still need to find the blue key, apparently. Need a key there. Oh, you could reload like that? Okay. That's pretty cool. Dude, I'm lost. I have no idea where to go look. Yeah, I know. All this because the elevator decided to break, dude. Wild. I should be doing it. Wow. 4 seconds. I saw the door. Come on now. Hold that for a drop of blood. God, I wish there was a book I could read or something. Dude, I don't know. Maybe a library. Well, this is the workshop. You figured the workshop would have like some sort of item. Oh wait, we're literally just here. Wow. No tape in the workshop at all? Like at all. I wish I could steal the tape. I'm blind? Did I miss it in that one room? Go back to the shooting range. Alright, it's a straight shot. I thought that was a cup of coffee. I thought that was a cup of coffee. It was so tiny, it didn't register in my brain. Ow! Dude! Not cool. Not cool, dude. You could die to this music. It feels like Metal Gear Solid for some reason. KLBR. Commando Lieutenant Colibri. Bioresonance Technology Replica Hummingbird. Generation 6 High-Tech Bioresonance Specialist. Biomechanical with polyethylene shell and bullet-resistant armor plating, 152 centimeters. A marvel of modern technology, the Colibri is the most capable bioresonance unit ever produced. Every protector from Rung Commando's Falk unit is aided by a cadre of KLBR unit adjutants, which can amplify her bioresonant signals, as well as produce her own. Despite the diminutive build, Colibris are one of the most effective protector units, able to effectively influence the minds of replicas and gestalts, extract information non-verbally, and communicate amongst themselves instantly in the full bandwidth of the senses. The Colibri's bioresonance and the closest recreation of a true hive mind. What if that was a boss or something? I'll turn off the music for now, but I like how it keeps playing. That's nice. Eagle key. Go back. Go back in time. Colibri's note. Keep an eye on Adler. He's hiding something from us. There was nothing in his diary, But when I probed his mind, there were memories of an LSTR unit working at Sierpinski. There's no record of that model of replica ever being deployed here. An order for a single unit for some survey work in the mine was briefly considered, but no new orders were made due to the commander's sickness. No worries, I never trusted him anyways. Concerning amount of half-empty glass cups with remains of tea in them. It is a lot. What? Bro, I was so scared. I'm full on inventory, dude. Please don't be any important items. Fuck. Fuck. I was not ready for this room at all. I'm gonna have to come back. And I mean it. I will come back, so I won't lose the items. I need an item box. Famous last words, I get lost. I think I'll keep that. I'm gonna keep the eagle key on me. There's like 2 items, I think. I'm gonna use both the keys anyways. I'm gonna save right here. This is like the only floor without a save point. Yeah, it's pretty weird, huh? What time is it? 10:20? Still got time. I still got time. We'll be back. What was the eagle key used for? I think it was down there. Not this one. I think this needed like the library key. Eagle key is probably a like 6th floor or something. What the hell do I need the eagle key for? Damn, I could have sworn... Or is it Adler room? Maybe I needed it for this room, probably. Yeah. Wall safe. There's still the wall safe. I still haven't figured that out, dude. What? Wait, this is a whole different area. Alright, I can't get ahead of myself. I'm right here. I'm gonna go to the... I'm gonna go to the post box. I'm curious. All replicas are named after birds? Dang. I'm a bird. Are named after magpies? It's an ugly bird, dude. That one keeps wandering. I had to kill it. I told you this was gonna happen. I told you. Are you really surprised? Are you surprised? I'm not. Because I knew this was gonna happen. Yeah, I pulled up to shoot that one poor Yule, dude. Where the hell did I leave that key? I can't believe I fucking forgot. That was right there. I need to go down one more floor. I'm starting to think all that hair is just to cover up my exposed brain. My brain's under here. Look! My brain's so big it's poking out my skull. Hi, Benny. You're gonna lick my toes again? Creep. Immediately. Going for the right toe. Grr! Might as well go to the eagle room. Adler's Diary. 8421 6. I have been fascinated by a peculiar piece of furniture I discovered in storage A. A strange box with a removable dial in the front that was confiscated from a worker some time ago. I was instantly drawn to it, though I'm not sure why. When I put my ear on the mechanism, I could hear it faintly clicking like a clock. 8421 7. Without Colibri's help, it has become much harder to coordinate the logistics cadre. If there is anything good to say about that woman, it is how she knows how to make others respect her orders. Despite her minuscule stature, I went to see her today, but her room is still locked. 8421 8. I had a dream tonight. Another memory of my gestalt life, I believe. I was wearing my uniform. There was a young woman, her hair white as snow, and I was conducting some sort of test. I had a deck of cards with astronomical symbols on them, and asked her to guess the planet on the card I was holding. 8421 9. I was playing with that mechanical lockbox again, of which I am now sure is some kind of astronomical calendar, when I suddenly remembered a conversation I had with another replica when I was inspecting the mining site. However, it was clearly a model I have never seen before, some type of engineer with an orange chest piece. In my memory, she was just another member of our staff, but no such replica was ever stationed on Sierpinski. Replica memory is not the most reliable, they say, but never before have I experienced such a strange phenomenon. These are like puzzle solutions, it seems like. 8421A. The little enigma of the box could only distract me from the chaos around me for so long. All the box contained was a small notebook, of which all pages turned out to be blank. It has been miserable since our beloved commander has fallen ill. I long for her stern guidance, that overwhelming authority in which she bathes in a room. 8421B. More sick, making my work even harder. How are we meant to shoulder this workload with no reinforcements? My only consolation is that as our protector staff decreases, so does the workforce we oversee. While more and more replica end up in the hospital wing, Gestalt workers seem to succumb much too fast for any attempts at treatment. 8421C. Another day filled for no benefit but my own satisfaction. I've not ordered a new one yet, since I spent my saved ration. Dude, I got the hiccups. since I've spent my ration marks on that marvelous looking fountain pen. But I guess I'll make use of that notebook. Colibri units are super short. Colibri. Elster. Land Survey, Ship Technician, Magpie. Generation 5 Cosmo Pioneer Specialist. Biomechanical carbon fiber reinforced polyethylene shell and titanium skeleton, 178 centimeters. A versatile combat engineer unit primarily designed for orbital service, these tough and stoic loners are best suited as specialist sappers and scouts. Their technical knowledge and combat capabilities make these units true survivalists, especially when in their iconic white and blue heavy combat configuration, which sports bullet-resistant armor plating on their chests and forearms. Since the original neural pattern for this unit was lost with the destruction of the neural archive on Veneta, the new LSTR units have been produced based on a decommissioned unit from the Penrose program. Penrose program. I know that symbol. Star Square. Well, I know what to get. I'm gonna go back to the item box, but I'm also gonna go grab my my stuff. Wait, hold on. Let's go this way. Postbox time! Add a special funny number. Okay. I'm gonna go grab some more ammo. And then I am going to go to the library. Wait, hold on. Before I do that, I'm gonna go pick up that little piece that I have. Little item. I think with those two I should be fine. Oh, and I probably should save. I love sugar cookies, dude. Was this the elevator area? No, it's over there. Thank you. It's down below where I have to go anyways. Yeah, it's here. Nerd on a sneeze. Bro, when you gotta sneeze, you gotta sneeze. You snizzle, my nizzle. Damn. I died. Yo! Hey, yo! I know you probably need this more than I do, but... Anyways. Oh, sorry, I'm healing in front of you. Colibri.
Who are you? You're not one of our staff. The others, they've changed. We no longer sing in unison. I used to be able to see into their minds. We were as one. Together, we guided them all. But now, I can't understand their thoughts anymore. I've never been so alone before. They're still together and I'm here, outside, and they won't let me in. I cannot stand their song anymore. This is the only place where I don't have to hear them. This is the only place I'm safe. I can't go on like this. I wish I had become like the others too. At least then, I wouldn't be alone. I hate this.
Poor thing. The enemies that require you to use your radio are infected Colibri units. Oh, dude, that's so sad. Minna and Adler. Previous experience with these replica models have given us insight into irregularities on their behavior that stem from the original neural patterns used for these units. Due to the sensitive nature of this information, this document should be destroyed after reading. Minna. Their neural pattern is extremely stable. Little has to be done to keep Minnas happy. They get along well with most other models thanks to their sometimes submissive, sometimes motherly personality. Let's see. Unlike other models, diary keeping is not mandatory for persona stabilization. Small stuffed animals may be given as fetish objects, though those resembling cats should be avoided as they might cause resurfacing gestalt memories. Adler units are best left alone. They do not mix well with others of their own type. They will usually become very emotionally dependent on their commander. Adlers are very susceptible to bioresonant suggestion, making them fairly easy to control. However, they become bored very easily, and may need new fetish objects at regular intervals for stabilization. God, we should just kill them all. What is this? Alignment error. Use manual controls. Am I supposed to put something in there? Oh, I see the objective. It's right here. Right there. You have finally returned, Al. Welcome. Astrolabe. One of these items are gonna work. Girl, open the door! I think the astrolabe is the one I need. There... Oh my god. There's no way I can guess this. There are a total of 6 Holy shit, it's like 1,000 plus combinations. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna be able to do this. Was the same one from the beginning of the game? It was? Damn. This is like planet related. The king in yellow. How are these symbols like related? Dude, this is like a game that really makes you just want to expand your brain. It doesn't actually change. It's all like constant. So the star... Star is like a dead giveaway. Shit. What the hell is my bottle cap? I might have to stand up for this. Where'd my bottle cap go? It literally went to the back rooms. What the hell? Oh my god, it's gone. Alright. I'm gonna go to the restroom. I'll be right back. That's the kind of stuff I watch. Not gonna lie, this puzzle is kind of vague, so you wouldn't blame me if you're about to struggle. Give me like 15 minutes. I might be able to figure it out. Every planet has like a particular description. Rot front, ice moon circling the largest planet. Red desert. Poisonous clouds. Notice the symbol on the high map? Yeah, you're talking about the star? Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. What I noticed, or what I remembered when we were looking at the astrolabe. I could use that little bit of information to just like mash through the puzzle. Oh, it's throwing me off. Because look, this right here. So I think this... this... I think this stays here. I think this one stays. Because it reminds me of the rings of that one planet. Of High Map. I think at least it stays there. Who knows? There's a little bit of information all around. Like Adler has to have the solution for this. Notice how the symbol at the top and eventually through orbit Heimat will also be there in the viewing room? Wait, how the symbol is at the top? And eventually through orbit Heimat will... also be there in the viewing room. Ah, come on.
I'm gonna take a picture of this.
I'm gonna wait for the store to go back above. Or is that the puzzle right there? No, it's like moving around high mat. Just to open up the damn door. I think that's bad game design. If you already know the area, you should be able to like just avoid having to put on the flashlight every time. Small nitpick. Please don't tell me that overwritten anything. Dude, I cracked it. I fucking cracked it. I cracked it. Dude, if I'm right. I think I cracked it, dude. Fuck. Okay, so here's my logic. So you notice how, like, we have this circle here, right? But then we also have, I feel like I need a new shirt. So we have the circle here. We have the two lines here, and then the solid circle down here. My line of thinking was that probably, and I can't really show because the cursor doesn't work. Actually, you know what? Hold on. Where's my mouse? My mouse is gone. Sure, whatever. Anyways, so look at the map. You'll notice, like, immediately how there's how Rotfront is like a massive planet. Then you have Kitech and Vinita, kind of like two small planets, but they're like close together. When they go along the rotation, they like stick around. Two, so it's almost like the two lines. And then you have Heimat at the very top. My line of thinking was with Heimat, you had like the circle right there. You have Rotfront bottom, like over here, and then Heimat at the very top. So circle, two lines, planet. But I guess obviously, as you can see, that didn't pan out very well.
He's my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby. He's sick at the butt. He's sick at the butt. He's my baby. He's my baby. He's my baby. Yeah, but
Dog, I thought I was cooking. And the fact that Adler said calendar, which gets me kind of like intrigued, because what type of calendar is there? I was cooking? It's like, I feel this is it, bro. I feel like this has to be it. Especially after like reviewing the photo. Because then look, also, another thing as well. Ah, the stupid control stick. So another thing as well, if you look at the, and maybe I just had the orientation wrong. I might have to go back and retake the picture or like look at it again. I feel like it has to be the orientation. The star lines up here, so I'm thinking it lines up with the rings of the planet. The most inner planet? Oh. Alright, well, dude, we were close. I gotta get 80% of that. Or at least 70%. How is this? Fucking idiot. Look at this planet. Look at the planet to the bottom right. It was the two. I was this close. I was this close, bro. We had wrong from so that one and Kitesh and Venita were correct. What I had wrong was the fucking other planet, which should have been at the bottom right. Whatever, dude. I was close enough. I cooked a little bit. I feel like the house is on fire. I left the stove on. He said these are blank pages, right? Shrine Diary. Day 8421D. I started yet another new... Who is this? Is this Adler? I feel like this is... Shrine Diary. I'm gonna assume this is Adler. I'll do the voice, but if I'm wrong, hopefully I'm not. 8421 day. I started yet another new diary. How time flies. It doesn't even sound like the way he would speak either. Quick, Ortho, is this Adler? Or is this a different character? You don't have to say which character it is. You can just say, yes, Adler, or no Adler. Just for the voice. Okay, this is Mr. Eagle.
I get a little bit of water. British voice. Australian, whatever.
'84-21 day. I've started yet another new diary. How time flies. The work is dull and monotonous, as ever in Sierpinski, but a bright light illuminates my day. Today, I was invited to a meeting by Commander Falk, and she was as magnificent as ever. Yet another day passes. During my meeting with the commander today, I felt the strangest sensation of familiarity as I sat with her. Sadly, our meeting was interrupted by an unexpected power outage. I've been feeling strangely paranoid these days. Never before have I felt so strongly the sensation of deja vu as I have these past few days. When I checked the pages of my diary today, I've noticed that for some inexplicable reason, I seem to have dated my previous entries with today's date. What an embarrassing mistake. That is something I just noticed. Every day feels a bit like I've lived it before. And even stronger is the sensation that somehow, or something is somehow just slightly out of place. Why is my diary filled with entries I cannot recall writing? Why are they all dated to today? Has the loss of my beloved commander have finally gotten to my mind? Am I going insane? I fear what will happen to me if anyone finds out. I am alone in this. If they discover my notes, I'll be decommissioned too. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Something is wrong. I can feel it. Is this really madness? When I read the pages of my diary, I recall events that have never happened. A yesterday that never was. Yet it feels as real as the one I've actually experienced. This cannot merely be a defect of my mind. It feels as though in this room, I peer into another version of reality. How? I do not know. Perhaps I
to have become sick like the others, without realizing. But I do not succumb. A slow accumulation of reproduction errors, a gradual corruption of information, a story misremembered, slowly morphing into retelling, like genetic material, mutating and evolving, like the replica mind copied over and over from an aging template. Perhaps? I do not know, but I will find out. The answer lies below. I can feel it. Someone or something calls me from there, in the mine. When I was a child, I've yearned for the mines. And that concludes our experience here. Guess the elevator doesn't work, right? The date isn't changing, yeah. This is weird. I think after tonight's stream, I have to literally try to force out those VODs, otherwise they'll never get done. Already hydrated, Nightbot. It's the mineshaft access elevator controls. If she is still alive, she is probably there. Take the elevator to the mine. Oh, hold on, it's going a little bit too fast now. I don't like this. Liminat. Cartel. Chapter 2? That has to be a Gestalt. I know you're here. Oh, wait, it's her from earlier. I've done this countless times before. You do not belong here. Cyclists. Oh my god, we're on Moon. Dude, this feels like a game that could have come out like during the Fallout era. This reminds me of being in like a Fallout shelter. Oh yeah, Issa. I remember. I think it's because the names are like somewhat foreign that it makes it hard for me to remember. Bullshit. Mufling flamdistinenter. Monofilament fiber. Handle with care. Risk of death. Monofiber will effortlessly cut through limbs and equipment in an instant. Always wear protective clothing. Do not touch monofiber without proper protective gear. Only handle it in brightly lit places. Final Fantasy VII Awe area. No map data. Thank God, dude. I knew it was going to be a safe room. Or I had a hunch. What is this? Flare gun. Ooh. Ooh.
Me like it. Me like it a lot.
Stun prod, I feel like I don't need you anymore. And if I regret that, I'll be very disappointed, but I feel like I don't need you. Should I stop here? Basically been 2 hours. Alina's diary. It's worse than I ever thought. Everyone has disappeared. I still haven't found any trace of Elster. It's as if she had never been here. Something's wrong with the protectors. Those that are still around. A guard spotted me earlier sneaking out of the medical wing, and she let out a monstrous scream as she chased after me. When I looked back, I saw her face, and now I can't forget. It looked like she had been in some horrible accident. I feel like this... Ortho, is this like mid-game, or am I close to end-game? What do you think? Makes sense, I'm way too far from the original spot. Okay. Makes sense that there's no radio signal down here. Okay. I think this is where I'm gonna stop things, because one, I'm underslept. I've been sleeping only 5 or 6 hours for the past couple of days. Two, the lingering feeling of having to like preserve these videos. I really want to get these the Funger videos out and these videos soon, like as fast as possible. And three, go back to reason number one. I'm tired. So I think that's pretty much it for me tonight, unfortunately. We are streaming Thursday. I'm off. I wasn't off, but now I am. We're going to be doing some more Signalis, and I'll try to do a long stream so we can make like a lot more progress. Preferably around... So normally I stream like, what, 7 o'clock? I'll try to go for maybe like 4 or 5 or something. I'll try to go for like a pretty long stream. And we'll just go from there. Yeah. That's pretty much it. All right. Well, dude, it was a fun time. And I'm mad that I'm like so close to solving that puzzle, but la vida sen. My room's a bit of a mess because I'm in the middle of an organizational period. But thanks everybody who tuned in. Hope it was a good rest of your day. And in case I don't see you, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. Next time I see you guys, it will be tomorrow when we do some zombies. I'm gonna be doing some casual zombies. Maybe some moon attempts, or Black Ops 6 grinding. I don't know. I'm just gonna be playing zombies. And then Thursday we got some more Signalis, but it's gonna be a longer stream. So be there or be square. Till then, peace. We're starting to enter the heavy areas of the game story-wise. I could tell there's been a lot of stuff leading up to it, as far as like the mines. So yeah, I mean, I'm expecting it to be like extremely peak. Yeah, he's ready for me to like close my door and like turn off the lights. I'm excited, man. This has been an awesome game so far. So, all right, see you, Ortho. Oh, actually, you know what? Let's go raid somebody who's playing Signalis. This dude's stream is called Main I'm Dead. Let's go raid this guy. All right, we're gonna raid. We're gonna see what's up, and wish him a good stream. They them. I don't know. You never know these days. All right, see you guys. Bye.